What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction on Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. This song came out a couple months ago.
Right.
We did not react to it then. However, he put a video out.
Just to cut yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
We were actually going to do it yesterday, and then the Merkins dropped, and the Merkins is one of our big time people.
Right.
And so now we're doing Jelly Roll today. And here's the thing. I don't know if this is going to be spooky themed or not. I have not heard the song.
Right, but we were not that happy to have missed the song coming out
Right.
months ago, so now we get another opportunity,
But
and
it is Dead Man Walking, and I have hopes.
Right. That at least fits somewhat, yeah.
Right.
Jelly Roll's fabulous. Watching him sing Simple Man with Shinedown was fucking fantastic.
We do have one of his songs on our Halloween playlist. It was called the Heartless, or Love for the Heart, No Love for the Heartless, Love for the Heartless, something like that.
I'm in love with the Heartless.
I'm in love with the Heartless, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. That is on our Spooktober, Shocktober's playlist. So,
Right.
with that being said, we're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If you have not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do the things, come on back, and we say we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown channel. What that means is we will pause for whatever the fuck we want to pause for. So,
Right.
with that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Jelly Roll with Dead Man Walking. Let's get it! Woo!
Holy shit, your voice.
Hey, when I call, it is never this sinister.
Well, you know, this is fabulous. Like, I love this kind of rock approach with Jelly Roll.
Okay. I want to say the first time I, really heard Jelly sing. No, it's not the first time I heard him sing. The first time I think I was, overly impressed with Jelly singing was his feature on Tech Nine's song.
Okay.
From last year or the year before. I think it was last year.
Right.
Because we were covering that entire album because it was telling a story as he was releasing the videos. I don't remember what the name of the song is. But then, he did the No Love for the Heartless or Love for the Heartless, whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm in love with the
Because
Heartless.
I am terrible with song names.
We're bad with names in general. I just have that kind of playing in my head right now.
But, he sang on that, too. And I was like, oh, my God. I remember reacting to that and being like, this song is fan-fucking-tastic.
I want to say that I had heard, one other purely singing track before the Tech Nine thing. And as much as I do love his other music, his bluesy rasp is just so perfect with this rock sound behind him that it honestly is soul touching when he does this. And I honestly, I don't mind if it's just mixed in with a sort of rap approach or either or. But I love this. And it does fit in with the spooky season. So, no complaints there. I like that he's got like the Halloween Kills meth lab in the background, like on fire the whole time.
Right.
Like flames haven't gotten higher or lower. Straight up. It's great. But I also I like that he's just so transparent. Like,
right.
I don't pray often. I'm already at this low edge, and so let's just keep going and see what happens.
Right.
I might fly. No, you might just be high. I don't know.
Right. Hire that man for the next Halloween movie. He can aim. Sorry.
Right. I'm having like a little bit of trouble following the story because I'm like vibing out completely.
This guy drove here with a gun. He's the guy that we seen earlier in the car where he had the gun, and he drove here and then went inside and killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, but I feel like wasn't he
probably a bad drug deal
or something.
Like he got screwed over at some point.
Right. I mean,
I'm pretty sure this is the same trailer that's behind Jelly when he's singing.
No, I did catch that. And then, obviously, with the drugs that are there, the type of drugs, it will be flammable. But, I mean, it's so hard to... Like, I like what Jelly's saying, and I get that this is the way some people live. It's hard to be the person on the outside of this, though, and realize that you really can't do anything. Like, you can be there and be support if you choose to stick around. But on the other hand, like, this is the mentality, and I don't feel like it's just about people that are addicts in one capacity or another, but, like, depression, stuff like that. A lot of stuff, unfortunately, is a chemical imbalance, or it's an imbalance from a substance, but the first steps need to be taken by the person that's struggling. And really, there is no hope for a dead man walking if they continue walking that same path.
Right.
But like he said, sometimes I think it's just easier to dance with the devil. Russian roulette. Like, I should be dead. But I'm lucky or not. So it's a very weird... I don't know.
Right. Did he just like backflip? Whoop!
nice car.
That was fire.
So I'm guessing he had some problem with the drug dealers because he didn't rip off the drugs.
No.
So either maybe we missed
it also
something.
could maybe like at the beginning. Hold on.
Like was one of his friends, siblings, child? Did they die based on?
It doesn't say. He's got the gun.
Oh.
And then like he's driving to the place.
Either way.
And then I would guess, if I had to guess, it was probably somebody close to him. Probably died from an overdose
OD or something.
Or bad lacing.
So. Right. Honestly, fantastic.
It's a fantastic song. It's a fantastic video. Very well done. I absolutely love Jelly Roll's voice.
Yeah, I like I said, wasn't paying as much attention to the music video because this was one of the most beautiful. Like I Jelly is just getting better and better with the singing, and I think this is one of my favorites that I've heard.
Definitely. I'm in Love with the Heartless is still my favorite. It's probably my favorite Jelly Roll song. Period.
Yeah, I agree. I really like that one too.
But I think that's because I feel like one of the things I struggle with Jelly Roll, it has nothing to do with his ability. Dude is fantastic. Has nothing to do with production value.
Right.
Videos, nothing like that. But he raps about a lifestyle I've never been through.
Right.
Which is great because there are people out there that have and need this kind of music.
Right. Well, they relate to it. Yeah.
I can listen to his music and enjoy it, but it's something I just don't connect with really.
Right. Right.
But songs like "In Love with the Heartless," I can.
Right.
This one not as much.
Yes. Yes and no. I agree with you, to an extent. I like the complexity of the sound of this more than I love in Love with the Heartless. However, I also feel like I can relate on the level of just those wrong turns in life, choices type, feeling somewhat immortal, and at the same time realizing that I'm not objectively but in the back of my mind still making, because I mean I may not be living the same way now, but I certainly did when I was younger. I think most of us do. But without, I mean, I have never had an addiction problem to anything other than my cigarettes. So, I can't relate in that capacity. But certainly just not being super careful, not taking real good care of myself, I making some big mistakes in my life.
I don't know. It's not to say that I haven't made mistakes. I mean, everybody does. It's part of life.
Right.
You live, you learn.
If you live, you learn.
If you live, you learn. But I don't think I ever have put myself in a dangerous situation. I feel like I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I hear a lot of the things people go through. And while I can understand what they're going through, I can't empathize with what they're going through. Because, one of the things that I've always done, even as a teenager, is thought about what could happen.
Right.
I've never just jumped into...
Yeah, I'm not a rash person.
Into a situation... I've never done anything harder than weed in terms of drugs, and I still don't technically consider that a drug.
Right.
But I've thought about every single, I've had it offered to me plenty of times. I've had people offer me coke, speed.
Yeah, I'm not a terribly
ecstasy,
impulsive
acid,
person.
Mushrooms. Not mushrooms, I probably would have taken those. But I've had a lot of stuff offered to me, and I always think to myself, I think of the people that I've seen that have been on that, and I'm like, and I could easily be like, I'm probably not going to get addicted the first time. But why fucking risk it?
Right. I mean, so I've tried more than weed, obviously. We've had this conversation before. Right. But I'm not a very impulsive person in terms of major decisions of that nature. So yeah, I never traveled down that road. On the other hand,
or it's even as far as like another prime example being like somebody goes, "Hey, you want to come to this party?" Well, maybe who's going to be there?
right.
And they say, "Oh, well, this person."
My answer is no.
Oh, I don't like that person.
My answer
I'm
is
not
no.
going to go. Yeah, but I'll be there. I don't.
I
care.
just don't want to go to a party. So yeah, I never had that problem. I wasn't like peer pressured into, I don't know, jumping off the roof into a swimming pool because I wasn't at that party.
But I also spent a lot of time as a kid by myself, so I'm used to being able to entertain myself.
Me too. Yeah.
So I've never needed to be out with people. So
I think the other thing though, for me, was I was an introvert. I was just fine on my own, but when the fibro hit at puberty, having that choice kind of taken away from me in terms of what choices I may have made had I had the energy, like there was a lot more kind of depression that set in, and then the doctors take away a lot of your choice when you're younger because you're not informed. Your parents make decisions, so what drugs you're on, how they make you feel, like it just was very different back when I was in junior high and high school. It's getting somewhat better, but it's still, there's so much misinformation, so much WebMD crap, stuff like that. So, like, I've definitely been at this low place where this kind of song is coming from. Now, do I feel like I was playing roulette? No. Did it have anything to do with illicit drugs? No. Have I ever had like an opioid problem? No, unfortunately. I can't have one, but I've felt that point before where I'm just like there's no hope for, like, things are just going to continue the way they are, so why bother kind of mentality, I guess. But I do relate to I'm in love with the Heartless more easily, for sure. So, anyway,
great song,
another fantastic one from him. I look forward to just about everything he puts out.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Jelly Roll with Dead Man Walking? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
The share buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.